LearnItCodeIt.com.
Hey guys, it's Craig from LearnItCodeIt.com, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to create the head part of a HTML5 document, so then you can use this in your future HTML5 files. So first off, you'll need a text editor. I'm using Dreamweaver, but a great alternative, which is free, is Notepad++. It's available at this URL. I've used it myself and it's a great piece of software, so I'd use that if you need one. Also, before we start, if you don't understand any of the code, any of the tags, head over to LearnItCodeIt.com, and in the code library it should have an explanation of the individual tags, and then also a worked example showing you how it works so you thoroughly understand it. So before we start anything, I'm going to save my file, so save as. I'm going to call mine index, but you can call it anything. And then you need to include .html. Now this is so the server knows it's a HTML file when it's reading it. So I'm going to go ahead, save that and replace it. And I believe we're ready to code. So first off, we need to include the doc type, which is a HTML doc type. So open angle bracket, exclamation mark, doc type, and then HTML, then close angular bracket. And that's quite nice and simple. It used to be a couple lines of code from W3C and all that, but no, that's pretty nice. Next we need to open the HTML bracket, and we want to include the language in this, which is English obviously, so it's lang, then equals double quotation mark and then en for English. Then let's close that. We need to close that further down, the HTML bracket. Oh, sorry about the cursor. Next, we need to open the actual head part of the document. So it's just head in angular brackets, and again close it with the forward slash. Now inside this, you will include, in the head section I'm talking about, is the scripts, the CSS styles, and the title of the web page. So first off, I'm going to include a meta tag. Now, meta tags are used for keywords, description, and extra information you want things like search engines to find on your website. But for this one, I'm going to tell the thing what character set I'm using. So you put char set equals double quotation mark, and then for this you want it's UTF-8, and then forward slash and close that, because it's a one bracket thing, you don't need to close it off with a second bracket. Now next, it would be nice if we included a title. So open angular bracket, title, and then close it, and do the same but with a forward slash. Now inside this is what the title will be, so I'm going to call mine HTML5 head template. Now finally, in the head section, I'm going to include a link to a style sheet, because you can put all your styles in the head section, but to keep it nice and clean, I normally do all the styles in a separate file, so I'll put a link to that, and I would recommend you do that because it's a lot cleaner. So first off, we need to tell it's a link, and then we need to put rel, because it needs to know the relationship between the current file and then what to be the linked file. And in this, it's a style sheet, so we're going to put a style sheet here, and then to let it know what document it's linking to, we need to put a href link, which equals, and then a double quotation mark, and inside this we're going to call it main.css. Quite a few people like to put global.css, but my preference is main, and then we're going to close that with a forward slash and then a angular bracket. So the main.css is a separate style document that we haven't yet made, but we'll probably make that in a future tutorial. But that's where all the style will be kept. And that's it for the head section. I will just include the body section Just I won't put anything in it, keep it blank, but open and close it. So that is the template finished, so I'll save that again, file and save. Now I'll show you what it looks like in a web browser. I use Safari. A lot of people like to use Chrome because that's nice and up to date, but I'm using Safari, so what's going on here? So here it is. The title is HTML5 head template, and it's blank because we had nothing in the body section on Dream. I've opened Photoshop, my bad. But that is it from the tutorial. Thanks for watching, and check out the other tutorials from LearnItCodeIt.com.